Hey guys, welcome back to Dirk's Enigma Files. Just thought I'd do a little bit of a stash update, just a little one. Not big, but little. It's been some time since I bought anything. Probably since since the holidays. I think I picked some kits up from a closing of one of the hobby stores, a craft store in the area. I picked up a couple airplane kits. I showed you those, but since then I've been pretty good, but that's been washed away big time, more than washed away. I mean, I'm big negative numbers now with what I've done, but I thought I'd share them with you. There's not a lot of kits, but there's a couple. They're a little bit pricier than your average kit, I think, so it makes it worse. And if you pay close attention, you might see a pattern on what I've been purchasing lately. So let's see. First, we got this kit. It's the re-release of the 2500 Enterprise D from AMT Polar Lights. It's a snap kit. I have one of these already. Surprise, surprise. I'm going to do a review at some point when I'm ready to build this about side by side, because it is different. From what I understand, the wallpaper decals are a different color than the other one. There's a color difference from what I understand. And so I want to do a comparison of that. But the reason I got this is, one, because I like the ship and I haven't built one yet. But two, when people build these, if you look online, they build them and they come out awesome. But what I noticed is the Aztecing, when they put the decals on, the Aztecing decals are so over the top in your face. I mean, it's like a dazzle camouflage from World War I. And really, if you remember the show, it wasn't really like that. They were subtle panel differences. So my goal is to try to figure out the right base color to paint it, so when you put the decals on, it's subtle difference. And you think, well, you can do that with one model and go from there. But yeah, the difference is I do want to build one as the Enterprise, and I think the original one has the colors that are more accurate to the Enterprise than this one does. For this one, though, I'm going to make the USS Odyssey that was seen in the third season, I believe it was, of Deep Space Nine. It was like one of the first major casualties of the Dominion War. Well, before they even called it a war. But anyway, I thought it was cool. So we need to have two ships, two different names. I always like that. So that's what I want to build this one as. It's the Odyssey. I'm ordering the decals today, as a matter of fact, for that. And then I'll use this as my test bed about trying to mute the camouflage or the Aztecing on it. And then this way I have a better skill set when I go and do the Enterprise. So anyway, cool kit. Nice boxing. A little bit of a quote by the captain and stuff like that. And they got this guy here. I think it's supposed to be Picard, but really doesn't look like Picard. But anyway, yeah, that's the first one. These 2500 skits are pretty cool. Up next, the Grissom. I'd been wanting this kit ever since I heard it was coming out, and then it came out and I didn't get it. I guess it's willpower that I didn't get it, but I really wanted to get it. But yeah, I decided to get this too. It's also in 1000 scale, and this is actually two kits in one. It comes with the Grissom and the Bird of Prey, so that's kind of cool. So now my Bird of Prey here from the Adversary kit will have a partner. Two different scales, I know, but that was funny. So yeah, we got the Grissom. Again, 1000 snap kit, or 1000 scale, and it's a snap kit, not 1000 parts. Alright. This one actually turns out to be quite tiny from what I can tell online. But again, two kits. And decals look like they really make it pop, so I'm looking forward to building this. Oh. Yeah, if I squint hard enough, it kind of looks like Shatner. But yeah, not really. Up next, the Defiant. one of my favorite ships in all of Star Trek. I was able to lay my hands on the original Defiant, the, what is it, 144 scale or something like that, but I never built it yet. Wait until my skills get better to build it. But not being able to wait, I want to get this because I just think it's cool. And I do like the 1000 scale kits. I think that's just the right scale for me to fit in my home and my shelves and have everything look symmetrical and everything. I really do like that. Lots of decals, stuff like that. But yeah, I've seen some reviews. It builds up pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to building this one also. Also, the only one so far that actually looks like the actor. Definitely looks like Avery Brooks. So look for this also to be coming soon. Here is a big one. Readjust. Yes. I can't even get the camera back far enough to show it all. But this is the USS Kelvin from the from Mobius Models. I don't even remember what scale this is, but it's from the first J.J. Pryes movie in 2009. This was a cool ship. I always wanted to build one of these in TOS generation type thing, see how it would come out. But yeah, it's a really cool ship. So I saw it and I decided to pick it up. Let's see, flip it over. You get different versions of it. This one's kind of pricey. Actually, I ended up buying it. It wasn't until I got the bill and I went, oops, kind of expensive. But yeah, oh, this is 1000 scale also. So this should fit with all the others in scale. I like that. I like that a lot. Very cool kit. Very cool ship. They really did a good job with those J.J. Pryes era ships. Some of you maybe heard me talk about this one lately. I've been wanting this but never got it. And that is Quark from Deep Space Nine. I was always a big fan of this show. It's one of my favorite of all the series. I like them all a lot, but this one is probably number 1 or number 2. It depends how I feel like at the time, but I really like the show. It just showed the grit of Starfleet, I think. The fact that it wasn't perfect, as you saw in every starship. But anyway, yeah, Quark. I have some ideas on making him. I saw something online once. I want to see if I can't replicate it, and be pretty cool. But yeah, Quark. This one you've seen a lot of lately because everybody's talking about it, and that is the 1000 scale Enterprise from the Discovery universe. Ship a lot. I like the Discovery a lot. The show is really good. It's not my favorite of shows. Too much sun glare in it, but I do like it. It's the only Star Trek we really have right now. But it's all glitz and glamour and fame and stuff like that. It doesn't have the in-depth stories I feel as the original series, but that's a different story. But this ship, the new Enterprise, is really, really cool. So, again, kind of pricey because it just came out, but really cool. And again, you can find a lot of reviews, a lot of builds online with this one. A lot of people are doing this one. Very, very cool. And lastly, I got to this. Oof. The Batmobile. Batmobile from Suicide Squad. Funny. The Batmobile from Suicide Squad and the Batmobile from Batman vs Superman, I think is what it was, boxed as. This one's cheaper by about $3 or $4. I don't know why, but very cool. I like the Batmobiles. I'm trying to collect all the Batmobiles. Still missing a couple. The Batman and Robin one I'm missing. The one after that, I forget which one it was, but I'm missing those. But anyway, the reason I got this, not that I'm ready to build it by any means, the reason I got it is because when I purchased these kits from the site I purchased them from, if you purchase over $100, you get free shipping. So I was under $100 by not much. So I had to find something because the shipping would have cost as much as a kit. So I decided I'd have to force myself to buy another kit. So I went with this one. Such a cool car. Not my most favorite of the Batmobiles, but definitely an intriguing and interesting looking car. So I look forward to building this at some point in time. So those are my kits. I'm sure you see the pattern. Once this was shown, I'm sure it all clicked and you all knew what I was going for. But anyway, that's what I've been purchasing lately. I'm definitely on a Star Trek kick right now. I've got some builds in my mind. I've got some other stuff that I've started that I need to get back to, custom builds, stuff like that, to satisfy my urge for Star Trek right now. Been watching the shows again. I've been watching the movies. I've been watching Generations since the pandemic started. I started Generations from the beginning. I'm up to season 6. I started DS9 from the beginning up to season 3. And then I've been watching the movies, stuff like that, and a spattering of the original series too. So I've really been trekking out lately. But anyway, that's my story. Sticking to it. Until next time, guys, be strong.